It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's, Blue Jays in Toronto, 7-1. The Houston Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. The Seattle Mariners held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-1. The Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-3. The Minnesota Twins got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Indians swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-5. Andrew Benintendi nabbed 4 RBIs with 3 hits as the Red Sox took care of the Tigers 6-5. Mark Melancon collected win number 3 this year, leading the Braves to a win against Colorado 2-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-5. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. The Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-1. The Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. The Pirates starting pitcher, number 50, was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 6-2. Chris Paddock grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as San Diego beat the Dodgers 3-2. The San Francisco Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Matt Shoemaker will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Ready now, Stephen Piscotty, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win Game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
The third baseman, Christian Carter.
So now to the plate, Christian Carter, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got the average up to 307 here, 32 home runs and 92 RBIs. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 33 on the year. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 37 homers and 114 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Tommy Lee is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Got him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. What's the word on him as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
First offering on its way. Rowdy Tellez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Grichuk stands at second with 2 gone. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Striding into the box, Cooper Ross, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 30 home runs on